A boat captain was found under the influence of alcohol and narcotic. The first mate was also found under that influence. The public information is that they were not even at the wheel.
This is what the COI has got to focus on immediately. And that is who authorized the number of passengers and quantity of cargo, who prepared, checked, or disregarded the manifest, whether stability calculations were completed.
The question we must ask these ministers, we must ask the government, is why do we not want to know what really transpired? If the vessel is at the bottom of the ocean,
you know very well that award song was passed from the big head for you to move the fucking boat. Like you're taking pay for shut your fucking mouth and go to jail for boys or why? Yeah?
Murder is intent. Murder, y'all stop fucking telling me for be careful of what I say, man. I don't want to hear that. Y'all don't understand these man are tricking y'all all the time. This is exactly what them man want y'all feel.
We can do some pictures, make some video like we taking it out back, put it in the tomb, you know, for do some videos and pictures. You know why we for do nothing like that? Because we be arrested by the police.
Wow. This is dictatorship. This is dictatorship in our country.
Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa! Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things, whoa! Talk the things, me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worry.
Here no, when you want to know what's going on in and around Guyana, outside the Guyana when it comes to Guyanese, check out Let's Talk the Thing TV. We got entertainment news, we got news in the whole, we got all the gossip, all the street talks what's going on. So when you want to keep up to date what's going on, check out Let's Talk the Thing TV. Bully Bada say, watch them.
So viewers and subscribers, how you guys doing, man? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to kick it off quick and fast. Definitely, because we got a lot of things to cover over here today. Definitely, it is Thursday, the 30th of July. You see how we start the video, you know, with any pot bubbly, you know, with the shot on the plate, and you know where they put the menu. So we're not going to waste no time. We're still on the topic with the three, the captain and the crew members being arrested and placed on murder charge. Now, we got some video where we're going to dissect today, and I want to know from you guys in the comment section. First and foremost, what we're going to do, we're going to jump straight into the video with Mr. Who? Attorney General, Mr. Nandalal. Let's hear what Mr. Nandalal had to say about these men getting arrested. Let's get this.
Are the very ones who are objecting and criticizing the institution of discharge. A mishap of disproportion has occurred. And you're not going to charge the captain of the boat who has command and legal control of the vessel. You're not going to charge the first mate, who is essentially the deputy. You're not going to charge a person who's responsible for the management of the boat, the cargo, the passenger manifest. These are what you call principal offenders. When a minibus or a motor car is driving on the road and the driver hits down somebody, they get charged normally, once the evidence is there, for causing death by dangerous driving. That's the highest charge possible. A boat captain, and the information is in the public domain. A boat captain was found under the influence of alcohol and narcotic. The first mate was also found under that influence. The public information is that they were not even at the wheel. nearly 100 persons have died. This is not a person getting knocked down on the road. 100 persons have died. From all the public accounts, no persons were not wearing life jackets. Who was responsible for that? For ensuring that that was done? And I don't want to go more and more into the DPP reviewed all those, would have had statements from different persons.
Well, viewers and subscribers, as you heard the Attorney General, Mr. Nandala, with what he's saying. And to me, is F-free, you know what I mean? It's bullshit. Basically, what Sadman saying, because a bus that is on a road whereby they got civilians walking or other drivers, excuse me, using their vehicles is totally different from a vessel or a ship on a sea. Still, at the end of the day, I'm not saying that the captain and his crew not supposed to be held accountable for certain things, but the entire blame, and definitely, absolutely, they shouldn't be charged for murder. At least manslaughter, but murder is a total different scenario. These guys did not plan to do this to these people. So I don't know why they did that. Now we got this attorney from in New York. I forget what his name, an Indian brother. I rate because he's always stay official and stay in the middle. He stay neutral to things. Let's hear what he has to say pertaining to these charges that was led on the captain and his crew, and basically why it should have never reached to that. Viewers, take a listen.
A very good afternoon to you, my brothers and sisters. This is Albert Baldio, the elected community leader and advocate of the largest diaspora outside of Guyana here in New York City, a former prosecutor, magistrate, and senior police legal advisor in Guyana. I want to shed some light on this issue that has grappled the entire world, the MV Barima tragedy. The 3 charges for murder that were instituted today are very, very shocking. Not because they don't fit the definition of murder, but because it's going to create a lot of prejudice, mayhem, chaos, and take away from the real substance or other facets of this inquiry that must be flushed out and that must be ventilated. For one thing, there's no felony murder rule implication there. The captain and these 2 members of the boat, the crew, they did not set out to kill anybody that day. There's difficulty in establishing an intent to murder. There's also difficulty to prove an intent to commit a felony. And the rule is that if in the pursuit or committal of a felony, a murder results, then that will be murder, largely, under the felony murder rule. But the problem we have here is that a mental intent is not there. That does not mean that they're not liable for some other offense that fits the definition of their recklessness or negligence. I believe that the charges are wrong. They are not going to stand up in court, and they're going to create unnecessary diversion, confusion, and prejudice, because these may be the very witnesses you need to get to the top, to get to what really happened and who were involved in this. Who were the people who were using the boat as their personal transportation in carrying cargo and large lumber that should have been carried on a barge. They're using and misusing and abusing and bribing their way with the ferries and causing people to be put in harm's way. So that is a particular instance that the Director of Public Prosecutions, who has the sole jurisdiction of criminal charges, must revise those charges and institute the right charges, and not focus the attention on 3 scapegoats, as has been a complaint to me here in New York, that they found the first 3 scapegoats, the captain and 2 other members of the crew, charge them for murder, and expect that this will then go away. It doesn't work that way. This is a process of investigation. This is a process of complete, divulgence and going into research into what really happened today to prevent other mishaps. And toward that end, I've compiled a list for brevity to show that this commission of inquiry that we have, this is what the COI has got to focus on immediately. And that is who authorized the number of passengers and quantity of cargo, who prepared, checked, or disregarded the manifest, whether stability calculations were completed, whether the vessel was properly maintained and inspected, and whether known defects were reported and solved or repaired, whether the vessel's certification was justified and who did that, whether replacement or repair recommendations were delayed, whether officials, contractors, and supervisors exercised operational controls, whether emergency and rescue procedures were adequate, and whether decisions by shore-based management contributed to the deaths, meaning whether the other folks were involved in this. And of course, we have to find out the major inquiry: why weren't the docks completed for the Melissa, which we bought for $12 million, a lot of money? Why wasn't that completed? Towards that end, these are what the Commission of Inquiry must focus on. This is what we need to get to the bottom of. This is what needs to be done, not diversions and confusion and sensationalism. The Commission of Inquiry is tasked to do a job. We should not be jumping ahead of it, but at the same time, we should not be failing to implement reforms, immediate reforms in Guyana's air, water, transport, road. These are reforms that must be complied with immediately. And I will talk about this in my next video.
Well, the attorney made it clear, and these are the stuff that thing that Big Smith News asked in the press conference with the Prime Minister that they would like to see, excuse me, you know what I mean? And all now we haven't seen none of these things. So basically at the end of the day, these guys are hiding something. Literally, they are hiding something. It got to be something they hiding. Me understand. I don't understand, because these are the exact thorough investigation they're supposed to be doing before they could have come up with any inquiry on any of these stuff. Because still, you said the boat wasn't leaking, it didn't have mechanical problem, it was not overload. So why we cannot investigate the boat? Why y'all don't want to take out the boat? This is the main factor of the day. So guess what? Y'all lying. Y'all lying. We can't ask why y'all ain't want to do this no more. We gotta stop though. They're lying. They have something that they're hiding. Take a listen to Mr. Darwin Best from VPAC.
We've lost over 70 lives, people. And the truth of what really transpired lays in the bottom of the ocean. The question we must ask these ministers, we must ask the government, is why do we not want to know what really transpired? If the vessel is at the bottom of the ocean, the government is now saying they're not interested in bringing it up. Then how are you able to charge the captain? Or are we charging the captain to redirect the attention from the defects that was on that ship? Were these guys really guilty of that ship going down? Or were they defects on that ship that is at the bottom of the ocean? What is it that we are trying to hide? Government of the day is now saying that they have no interest in bringing this ship to light. The sitting government was bragging that they brought a new ship for that particular region. That ship was only brought into existence because they themselves knew that this ship would have outlived its lifespan. When the government purchased that new ship, I would like to believe that they knew that this ship is outdated, it's old, it needs to go to the scrapyard. After 5 years in office, are you now saying this ship that you thought was outdated, wasn't seaworthy, is now seaworthy because you would have failed to bring a ship that meets the requirement? The Guyanese people needs to know the truth. I'm pretty sure the families of this incident needs to know the truth. The entire world needs to know the truth. And the only way for us to get to the truth of what really transpired on this ship is by us bringing or floating that ship. But the real question is, if the government is now prepared to abandon this ship, Azadeen Mohammed shouldn't need permission to float that ship. It should fall under the salvage law. You have decided to abandon it. Someone should be able to go in there and salvage it. We need to know precisely where the faults are, who is responsible for the lives of these 70 people. This ship didn't just disappear, people. This ship went down, and if we're going to get to the bottom and we're going to have a transparent investigation, the resurfacing of that ship is needed. We need to know if that ship really had leaks, if that ship really had the capacity to carry 160 passenger. We need to get to the bottom of this. We're not going to just roll over and allow ministers of the day to use 3 crew members to carry the burden of what transpired. Those crew member people weren't the one responsible for the maintenance of the ship. They weren't responsible for the dry docking of the ship. They weren't responsible to make sure all the safety equipment work on this ship. They weren't responsible to make sure this ship in the dry dock in a timely manner. The government of the day was the one that's responsible. And I'm asking of every right-thinking Guyanese to understand that you must see this as a wake-up call, because when you are going to that port every day, that unsafe port, that is still unsafe, the government is prepared to jail you and the employees for working on an unsafe port that they give you to work on. I want every captain, the one in Parika that's going to the different regions, and the one that is going to continue to apply these different routes. People must understand the government is prepared to use them as scapegoat for their own failure. Why aren't ministers and senior officials being questioned? Who were responsible for giving this ship in the condition that we're hearing to operate? Why does the investigation seems to stop at the 3 crew members?
Well, there's something we sit down and really put together in we brain car for truth. Why the investigation stop at the 3 crew member? They ain't supposed to be. And I hope all the captains them in Guyana, you know me, like some persons was trying to figure out if the captains them that say they wasn't taking the vessel on the journey, if they were Negro or Indian or Amerindian, you know what I mean? And I'm getting a call today on my live from Curtis. Definitely Curtis saying one of his friends is a captain of that same vessel. Let's put it into perspective, it must be a Negro. Must be some Negro ones there too. It can't be all Indian, but nevertheless, not making it a racial conversation. Just saying that to say this is that some of we as Negro, you know, Negro Guyanese, sometimes we is let money overshadow we, and we understand it's work, you're working at the end of the day, but that don't mean if you know something wrong or something that could cause more harm, you're not gonna want to say nothing about it, or you're gonna just say, well, man, don't bother with them, man. We gonna this normal. I hate when people say that. I hear people say, man, there's not nothing for worry about. This normal thing. There's not nothing for worry. You really telling me I seen that, but you telling me got worry about something got wrong. But I want you guys leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts definitely on this. Is a lot of persons still upset about this whole charging of 72 murders with the captain. Listen to this young man view.
Go down like that, Don. Speaking the truth, SMH.
You know very well that award song was passed from the big head for you to move the fucking boat. Like you're taking paper, shut your fucking mouth and go to jail for boys or why? Yeah? People had the fucking things them on that boat. You say, y'all know what I'm talking about. You say, y'all know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. When I say, boys had a thing on the boat there. You say, and the permission was granted for that boat to fucking move. You say, a voice note come out. You see how quick the deleted the voice note there? Meaning if the threatening, you say me the force over. But the voice note there had exactly what this nation, and the information this nation they really want fucking hear. But they delete the voice note there. As soon as the person put it up, like they threaten the person and the person take down the voice note there. Say, yeah, but who hear it, you know what I mean? That boat had things belonging to y'all know who, you see? And he instructed that boat to move. You see me? And you very well and fucking know that, but what? You take your cut, come out and give you a fucking fam team love, same thing and you're going down. But you gotta be a scunt for going down for people. Knowing that you know exactly what the fuck go down there. You say, real thing I'm telling you, Cap, you're there for mother scunt boy. You say that you come out and tell the nation the fucking truth. You say the vessel over here is 80 something years old here, but tell the truth, you have to move the fucking vessel. You say, that was ordered to move that vessel. They were showing people had a thing on the fucking boat there and they gotta go, we gotta go. You see? Black and fucking straight. Why y'all delete the voice notice me that they went on there? And all of y'all who know that them man they say innocent and y'all watching them man go to fucking jail, You are some wicked fucking people them boy. Say you come and tell the fucking truth. Say, I you rather see that man go to fucking jail. Say, Cappy, you rather see yourself go to fucking jail boy. Real cool, eh? You rather take sink. Instead of you tell the truth, it's all these charges. You rather fall because you alone fucking head and you pull my head alone. Yeah? Yes, I'm scun for real.
If I going down, everybody going down. This is how it's supposed to be. You could call me a snitch, you could call me an informer, you could call me whoever it is. Guess why you're gonna squeal? Because I see what you're doing to me. Guess why you're gonna squeal? Because I's a scapegoat. You see, that's why I can't be in certain organization, I can't be in certain crew, I can't be wrong gang, I can't be a gang facilitate person. None of these things. Because I'm a rat on your ass. I'm going to the cops. Yeah. I'm a snitch on your behind. I swear to God. So best thing is so I can stay away from all kind of foolishness. But I just hope them get them little justice indeed, because at the end of the day, whether you twist it or turn it, these guys didn't pick up this vessel and just carry it on their own. They was instructed. They was instructed. And like Darwin Wade said, persons that instruct to move the boat, they also need to be held accountable, because guess why? The captain didn't jump on the boat and say, go. Is instruct. 3 captain turn it down. This one captain get instructed, and maybe his instruction that he get was a little more tougher than the others. So he said, man, let me just go and think. And see, let me just go and think, cause this whole situation here. Now, this next video that we're going to definitely drop, guys, it's crazy, because one time them say democratic country, and then next thing you know, we find it's a dictatorship country, whereby persons are so scared. Even on our show, persons are afraid to call in and talk, like if people could see them like if a person could see you vice. You know what I mean? Imagine people frightened in their own country. But I'm seeing the chains are breaking. I'm not going to tell you like I am seeing the chain breaking slowly but surely. This brethren needs to make a lot of sense with what he is saying, and I hope a lot of you Guyanese people just listen this few second words, this 1 minute word. Listen.
Murder is intent. Murder, y'all stop fucking telling me for be careful of what I say, man. I don't want to hear that. Y'all don't understand these man are tricky y'all all the time. Exactly what them man want y'all feel. Hey, you can't say that. Hey, you can't say that. Hey, you can't say that. Next thing you know, you can't say one scunt. You just gotta sit down and watch them do what they do. This is the game. That is the game. Bluff y'all. Minister jump up and say, we gonna be charging people for misinformation and Meanwhile, Prince and them could run and tell y'all how the UGSS girl take 10 million from Muhammad to go protest and kill students. This is what I'm telling y'all. Them people bluffing y'all, but you can't talk. Are you scared? Are you scared of nothing? Because let me tell y'all, it's either y'all get freedom or you get death.
It's either freedom or death. And there's what people frightened. But guess what's going on? Y'all didn't know all the revelation and all these things around the world. Bodies had to go down. In order for things get better in life, bodies got to go down. I'm not saying it's supposed to. And you should go put your life on the line. But they got certain things we got to. That's the only way it registers in these people, them eyesight, ear sight, mind sight, and every sight. It registers. This when them say, oh, Sky, these people, them serious. Nyapping don't make no sense. Nyapping. Sit down and keeping quiet don't make nothing better. Are you studying about yourself or your future, your kids, them future, and the kids, them kids? You know what I mean? What are we doing? We don't say, man, this normal thing, and then next, we dead. We cheering them got for go through worse because why? We allowing it. So in daytime now, when it comes to daytime, it's more worse. They can't even fart. I hear just like the president got is China or Japan, one of the two. But how them man got nobody can't text nothing. Yo, hey, telling you. Well, I tell you this. Right away, if I could change my nationality, I think I can go and change my nationality to France or something. Me never want to be no Caribbean. I come from German. Black people, they in German too. You side me Germany, yeah. I rather do Dubai. But you guys leave your comments in the comment section. Definitely let me know where's your thoughts on this is. Now, before we jump out, definitely a word from our sponsors. Well, if you're just subscribed, we'll be back in the building. Definitely this video here, so is a video that definitely leave me puzzled. This is Mohammed and the family members of one of the persons that was on the boat that died when the vessel sank. Now, you guys know what's going on, and I really want to know in the comment section, because what happened is that these family members here are being threatened by the same government that is running the country. The people have come out and said the president himself threatened them. Now, no, y'all can say fire threatened for war, because these people them want to take out a picture of the deceased loved ones so they could have it as memory in the casket. Now, tell me something. That don't happen. That don't happen. Whenever you go to a funeral, you don't see people just take a picture of the person in the tomb or something, or even the family members going to turn the camera out to the phone and take the snap with the tomb. That don't happen. So tell me something, man. What really going on in this country, boy? This could come out to the president's mouth. You ain't done by me. One more you want to see? Well, if you want to see more, something wrong with your viewers. Take a listen to Mr. Mohammed and the family members, whereby they explain what really went down.
The fight is still on. The CCJ didn't rule in our favor, but we respect the court's decision. But what is important to note, within the judgment, 200 and something pages judgment our lawyers just received from the CCJ, they acknowledge all the statements during the campaign trail and even far before the campaign trail, where Jagdiyo and Nandalal and all the ministers, the lies they mentioned about me and my family that could have interfered significantly with the independence of our judiciary here in Guyana. But the matter will resume, the extradition case will resume at the magistrate's court, but we still have a court hearing with the appeal court. We filed a court case there, a constitutional case, and we're waiting on directives from the appeal court on the way forward. But the work of the people must continue. I have this family. They met with the president this morning. The president berated them. The president threatened them. And I would like you to hear for yourselves the manner in which the president of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Mohammed Irfan Ali, treated this family, knowing that they lost 3 loved ones. This family, as you can recall, with the excavator burial, their loved ones were buried with an excavator. Such inhumane and with no dignity how they treated the dead. So, sir, what happened this morning when you met with the president at the State House?
When I met with the president at the State House this morning, I got a wake up and everything, like, for get some justice for this family. As we was making our plans for since Saturdays, how they're going to do this tomb and burial and everything, transfer and do everything for we. Because them see these videos like what this child and mother burying with a Charlie.
Child and mother in
one tomb, coffin. Yeah. Today is done Wednesday.
You mentioned Charlie, that's an excavator,
yeah,
just so people can understand.
Yeah. Today is done Wednesday. It's since Saturday and Gabi going around, coming around. So when I met with the president on this morning, I expect, if he give me a good answer towards this matter where we see there. And he explanation towards me, how he can't do nothing about it. The most he could do is just build with the tomb, and we have to do the rest after that. And he could just give the okay with the police, so we go and do what we have to do, but we have to do the rest. And I was so shocked when he tell him that as a president, for know that all this mother and child and husband die in an incident like this here, so. And the painful death of them must have got through. I don't know what they're going through on the water when they died. And see the pain what she got through when she go and bury the family.
Pain again.
The loves one, the pain what they're going through. I does this son in line in the family, but he just feel me because me and them that's close together, the administration.
But you mentioned you mentioned that the president threatened you with taking pictures and videos.
Yeah. When he told me that he got thing, but we can't take no photograph, no videos or nothing because
Of what?
of the deceased in the tomb in the burial. Like we go for dig it out, we got do some pictures, make some video like we taking it out back, put it in the tomb, for do some videos and pictures. You know why we for do nothing like that? Because we be arrested by the police.
Wow. This is dictatorship. This is dictatorship in our country. Why can't families of the deceased take photos of their loved ones at the burial ground for memories? This is dictatorship. So he told you this at the State House?
Yes, he told me that this at the State House this morning.
You mentioned that he called police too?
Plus he called an inspector, I think the name is Singh, an Indian officer with the brown. Yeah, and he was right there.
And what he told that police?
And he told that police if this family got any pictures or any videos during this transfer, they must be arrested. That's what he told the police.
This is a sad state of affairs presently in this country. So let me just give you a recap what really happened. Her sister, her niece, a 2-year-old baby, and her brother-in-law died. They recovered the bodies. The body of the baby, I recovered that body. And I think also with the baby's mother, I recovered. They were promised a tomb burial at a burial ground.
Yeah.
The government failed them on this. Instead, Minister Sonia Parag went up to the Hoop Mahaika in an open out area. We don't know where is this, somewhere in the bush. As you can remember in the video, no tombs were around.
No tomb, was bare bush.
Bare bush.
Bare swamp water.
They get an excavator, dig a hole, put the casket in with the baby and the mother, and then throw dirt and mud back on the casket in the presence of a minister. They asked why we were promised a tomb burial. They came at Parliament, they met with Prime Minister Mark Phillips, they met with me. This morning they went to the State House and the President threatened them that if they go there and take pictures and videos when they're trying to get the body out, the casket out, he will arrest them. This is dictatorship. I hope the people of this country paying keen attention to what is happening right before our eyes. And he didn't promise, he said he cannot get excavators to take out back the casket, right? He mentioned that?
He didn't say like if they're going to take it out or not. He just said that then he could provide the tomb alone and we have to do the rest.
So what do you mean do the rest? You got to get an excavator?
We got to get things like most. We got to get things to take it out.
So how you going to get an excavator now? Is they get the excavator? They send the excavator there. So why they can't send back the excavator?
It was the NDC excavator.
How long that would take for the NDC excavator to go there? Why can't we just resolve this situation and get it over with, Mr. President?
That's what I've been so disappointed with what he told me there.
You're disappointed.
It's a real disappointment.
I can see how you're grieving. I can see.
If I know that all them punishing and dying, and still punishing why them there.
So President Ali, I'm calling on you to get the excavator, the same excavator that your government sent there, It won't take more than 2 minutes for that excavator to dig back. Let's get the casket out and bury them at a burial ground. Give them the rights and the dignity that they deserve. They're human beings. Not because they're poor people, you're going to take advantage and trample on their rights.
This is all I are calling for the government to do. Because up to now, this thing still hurt me so much. Like, I even get to eat lunch for nothing up to now. Because this thing still rests on me.
No problem. If you don't get a word from them, I'll see to get an excavator. Once you get the permission from the police, let them know.
Yeah, well, they gave me the contact number with the Region 5 commandos. And he already made contact with me, and he said that always when I'm ready, I must notify him, and he gave me a contact.
Good. So we'll arrange it. We'll put systems in place. If the president can't do it for you, I'll get an excavator, rent an excavator to retrieve the casket and bury it.
And I tell you something, right? Yeah, I know said mommy don't play for tell him like I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You understand? Just let me know I can deal with it, man. But Mohammed ready to take the boat out. Just give me the permission. I think Mohammed playing with you. But yo, the government them real disrespectful, and definitely Mr. President, no man, you know, I'll give you respect, and I'll always give you respect because he's the president. Can't change, you can't turn down. But there's wrong, you know what I mean? There's real wrong. It's wrong for you doing that, man. We could understand any conversation you got here is supposed to be confidential, because I don't believe anything you're doing, you know what I mean, it's for going out there and then. But remember, if it's from your heart, you shouldn't be afraid for nobody talk about it. If it's something truthful from your heart, you shouldn't be afraid for persons have record of it. Now, this is what I'm saying. You guys lie so much till people can't trust you. It's point blank. Y'all lie so much till if a man there with the prime minister, he can got a recorder. If you're there with the president, you're going to record it what he's saying, because whatever you guys said does not be substantial in no form, in no way. It's like y'all is just trying to sell people dreaming this time here. In 2026, just now we can reach 2030, and I think people still buying dreams. Are you really there upon stupidness? Well, like I said, you know what I mean, it's a disrespect. And when I saw the video, it was like Mohammed saying a proper burial ground. I said, I mean, there's a we just call them place, yeah. We just call it bury ground. There's a burying ground or a funeral place for part people burying. Cause me see no other tomb, me see nothing. All I see them, they in a hole, the casket, they in a hole, and an excavator, they're shoving dirt like this. So I saying this with Bumbo, hey, how are you street Amerindian people so bad? Jesus. Then you still got the audacity to tell them people that they can't take a picture, they can't take photo, they can't video, they can't do nothing. Now you say I gotta lock them up. Okay, you know? This is why I keep saying, me there for no black and black alone, boy. I talking to every race. Because this thing is all the way. And I don't care what nobody say. I love my black people, I love my Indian, my Amerindian, I got love for every race. And if an Amerindian man get murdered wrongfully, I'm gonna come out and talk. You don't have to be black alone. An Indian come get murdered wrongfully, I'm gonna come out and talk, because you know why? It's one people, one nation, one destiny. That's how I grew up. I never grew up hearing, I was never brought up being segregated from the rest of the race. Then by my mommy tell me that, yo, black people come here so first, so we're not supposed to socialize with no other race. Like, come on. I got Indian brothers. I got some good Amerindian. All people say Amerindian people don't like black people, but well, me, you know. Must see back in them time. I tell you, like, to me, everything changed, you know. Because back in them time there, you never used to see black man with coolie with an Indian girl. Because them parents used to really object against that. Now it's a different time. You see Indian with black, black with Indian, Amerindian with Indian, Amerindian with black. Come on, it's a different. You see, we see Jews there with black. Come on, it's a different time. That's why we need to come off of this racial discrimination, chatting and acting, and see everyone as one. Because still when you're cut with skin, is a red blood. So I can always stand by one people, one nation, one destiny, 6 race. I don't care who come and say a good coolie is a dead coolie. If you want to say that, it's you. I'm not going to say that. because I know they got some good coolie out there that does really help and be real in life. So once again, like I said, man, drop those comments in the comment section. Anyway, this is probably going to pull the curtain on. It was a pleasure being here with you guys. If you watched the video so far, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. You know the code, you know what's up, you know how we do it over here. So run up the likes on this one here, sir. Remember, give the video a hype. You know what's up, all right? Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed. Catch up on upload part 2. See ya.